Previously on the inventory.
The quantum frequency audiographer is now completely set up to the broadcasting equipment. We could finally have an excuse to have ponies to call in and be a part of the show. And I can use this opportunity to do some stress testing.
Hello? Is someone there? Oh, that's fantastic. That's brilliant, that's what that is.
Hello? Who am I speaking to?
Don't worry, it's all been taken care of. I did you a solid and stabilized your transmission feed using the remnant static from Station 5. Oh, and before I go, tell that sound effects chap of yours to set the resonant frequency to 0.5. You got it? 0.5. That just stabilized your shoddy connection issues.
Why does it feel like he's trying to avoid me?
If you truly want to impress airwaves, then the only way to achieve that is to contribute to the show. The only way to win is to step up to the plate.
This is ridiculous. We're on at 5 and he's the only one who's listened to today's musician. Who am I supposed to get to present?
I'm the only one who can do it, and you know it. Please, Mr. Waves, please, give me a chance. Just like how Kurt and Cole gave the rest of you that chance. Well, you presented this group of stories called The Conversion Bureau. This is a song that Haymaker did entirely himself. It's called Bonafide. This character being portrayed was in some sort of situation that he was unhappy with. But when he was given new life as a pony, all of that was gone. It was a fresh start, with a new beginning where none of the old stuff didn't matter anymore.
A fresh start. You know, it's funny. It's so easy to get bogged down by the roadblocks in life, and you fail to take notice of all the good things that life has to offer.
Exactly. And when you look back at some of the obstacles of the past, sometimes your new life doesn't start to look that bad, does it?
Especially when you have good friends willing to help overcome those obstacles. Thanks, Sonny. This is Airwaves, signing off.
And now for the continuation of the inventory on KPNY.
You guys should have seen it! That Everfree forest root wrapped around me and I couldn't move, I couldn't even breathe. Everything was going dark. But I knew that Ponyville was counting on me. So I summoned all of my inner strength and snapped the root in two.
Wow, you were able to snap one of those things in half? That's pretty
Oh,
amazing.
please! I watched the whole thing. You didn't do anything. The root's just all turned into sparkly rainbow glitter.
Killjoy. Can't you just let me have some fun?
No.
Some friend you are. It was a great story. I almost made sound effects believe me.
Now that I think about it, the story did seem a little bit far-fetched. What do you take me for? Gullible sack of lobsters?
Oh, please. You're still pretty gullible. You really seemed like you were buying it.
Was not.
Oh, so you didn't fall for the secret of my letter cover story, Forge?
Hey, how was I supposed to know? You know my presence makes all the mares clamor.
Clamor to get away, maybe.
Speaking of which, where is Cover Story? He should have been here by now.
Gentle colts, we did it.
Ah, there you are. What's the huge grin all about?
Like I said, we did it. Mission accomplished.
What mission?
Manhattan Gazette, front page headline, Canterlot to form committee for Brony relations.
Well, what does this mean exactly?
It means, my little sound effects, that Canterlot has acknowledged the Bronies' existence. So all these lies that Freelance spread about Airwaves don't mean squat. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, red tape.
Huh? Well, what do you mean by that?
If Canterlot is taking the matter of the Bronies into their own hooves, then we're going to be the first ones that this committee is going to pay attention to.
Hello, Airwaves! This is a victory! If anything, we'll be given the credit for starting all of this. Especially after that live interview with that Dusty Cat dude. That proved to every pony that the Bronies are good, respectable creatures. Think of the rewards we'll be given.
Rewards, huh? Perhaps I may be able to retire to a life of luxury.
Oh, maybe I'll finally be able to fund the Camelot University branch here in Ponyville.
And I can buy giant crab Bettelmilk for comrades.
And with my name connected to the entire story, I'll finally be able to redeem myself from that Celestia story. No more writing for the funny papers for me.
I don't know, guys. There's something about all of this that still bothers me.
Would you stop being so doom and gloom all the time? Why can't you just admit that for once something worked out in our favor?
Mr. Waves, I'm sorry for interrupting your celebrations.
Ah, yes, Sonny. What is it?
Well, there was someone here to see you.
Again? It seems like every day now some pony tries to see me. Just tell them the same thing I told you to tell every pony else. We don't have time to sit down and talk about all our stuff to our fans.
Actually, sir, I don't think this is a...
Look, it's almost time for the broadcast. None of us have time for autographs right now. Either shoo them away or tell them they'll just have to wait, okay?
Alright, but I don't think he's gonna like that.
Okay. Now, if we're all done dancing and celebrating, we actually have work to do. Cover story, you're on. Sound effects, get in the sound booth, and make sure that sliding window is closed. I'm pretty sure we weren't supposed to install that. Hello, every pony and every brony, and welcome to the inventory on...
Yeehaw! Welcome every pony and every burner to the inventory here on KPNY, where we not only bring you a trotting good time, but cold hard facts and hard-hitting reports about those lovable creatures, the Bronies. I'm your intrepid reporter, cover story of the prestigious Manhattan Gazette, and sitting in front of me, as always, is our host and friend, Airwaves.
Cover story. I'm not sure you quite fully understand how things work around here, but introducing the show is my job. I'm the host.
So sorry, Airways. I didn't mean to intrude. I'm just that excited to talk about today's featured Brony comic artist.
Well, who am I to stop you from having a good day, right? So, who's today's artist?
Well, let me tell you, there's nothing I love more than weekly comics in the paper. Well, except for maybe video games, Princess Celestia, snagging an exclusive story from the Manhattan Orange. But aside from that, there's always something enjoyable about regular short comics with simple premises with a snappy punchline. And that's just the kind of comedic style from today's artist, Grievous Fan.
So, Grievous Fan makes short individual strips, each with its own simplistic but effective humor? Sounds like the funny papers I enjoyed as a foal.
Yeah, just like some of the classic greats like Covesbury, Wizard of Canterlot, and Family Rodeo, Grievous employs a reoccurring cast of characters, each with their own quirky personalities and relationships that help fuel the zany antics that make up the majority of her comedy.
So she just puts the same characters in different situations and produces small gags out of all of it? Well, I couldn't imagine something like that happening in the real world, but I'm intrigued. Go on.
Her ensemble cast commonly features Fluttershy, Princess Celestia, and Discord. Discord in particular serves a central role in the strips, as his mischievous personality and dangerous sense of humor is often the source of these situations.
Well, how about you give us an example of this?
Well, perhaps her most well-known running gag is Zombie Discord.
Zombie Discord? Just when I thought the idea of that Draconiquist being let loose on Equestria, as free as a bird, was scary enough.
The joke started in a comic strip called No Maturity Here, in which Fluttershy scolds Discord after one of his pranks, and she tells him to act his age. Discord literally takes this and transforms into a walking corpse to terrorize the town.
And the terrifying part is I can actually see him doing that. Discord the Menace. That's what we should really call him.
I have to agree with you on that one. But this zombified Discord, or other variations that showcase Discord in a terrifying light, has appeared throughout her work. Discord's mischievous nature is further showcased in a series of strips starting with one titled Sunshine Funshine. There are 3 strips in total centering around a gag that occurs when Discord takes part in Princess Twilight's Ladybug's Awake dance.
Yeah, about that. One time I accidentally walked in on her practicing that dance when I went to go check out a book. Needless to say, it was a little awkward. I can't say I can imagine myself ever doing something as silly as that with some pony.
OMG, Airways, we should totally try it.
What? Sound effects!
Close that window! I thought I told you not to open the sound booth window during the broadcast!
Come on, Airwaves, let's do it, please!
No!
Our listeners would love to hear you. It will also improve ratings.
No!
Please?
Absolutely not.
Please, 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 please.
Sound effects, quit it. Sonny, could you cut to commercial, please, while I deal with him?
Sexy, sexy pony with that hot, hot style. Got me fired up already with that dazzling smile. Now I've been digging for the words that I'd like you to hear. Just come on over so I can sing to you, dear. Today, so I came to see you. Wind right over my head, girl, you're teasing me. I will follow you forever, just so you know. I'll be the one fan, always at the show, yeah! You're a speeding torch, leading wonderbolt. Take me by the hand, yeah, we'll soar until the end. So talented and pretty, yeah, you've got it all. I bet you've got some flaws, but they must be small. Hardy, I get through the day just to get a glimpse of you. And I forgot to mention, doll, you look good in blue. That main photo and that latex suit. You've got that sexy kind of manner that can double as cute. Captain, Captain, pretty honey, can you hear me sing? If I had a perfect pony, she would have your wings. You're a speeding torch, leading wonderbolt. Take me by the hand, yeah, we'll soar until the end. You're a speeding torch, leading wonderbolt. Take me by the hand, yeah, we'll soar until the end.
Hey kids, let's see what's in the new Hayburger Foles meals. Whoa, it's the Power Ponies! Zap shocks your foes with a light-up mane, and Saddle Rager crushes criminals with real, bulking bicep action. The Maniac is defeated. Collect all 8 in your Hayburger Foles meal.
Pie Rock Farm. We farm rocks. Sedimentary, igneous. All we have are rocks. Just rocks. Do you want to rock?
This is your local news at KPNY, and I'm your local correspondent, Press Release. And this is just in. No, wait a minute. No, it's gone again. No details at 11. I'm Press Release.
Welcome back to the inventory on KPNY Radio, Ponyville's radio. If you're not listening to KPNY Radio, then you're obviously not listening to the radio. Okay, now that everything has settled down and sound effects is not trying to make me do a little shake, I think it's time to get back to our presentation.
Killjoy.
Right.
You know he's going to be sulking all day now, right?
Yeah, but he can get over it. As you were, Cover Story.
Okay, so I have presented some examples of recurring comic strips written and drawn by the Brony Grievous fan. As you can see, she loves Discord and really makes use of his reality warping abilities as a clever formatting device for her comedy.
Not unlike the real deal, or so I'm told.
Whether it is teaching Fluttershy the art of pranking in cheap laughs or harassing her chickens in Boredom is Dangerous, the spirit of chaos always seems to deliver mischievous yet harmless fun within her comic strips that can be enjoyed by the whole family.
Fluttershy and Discord definitely seem to have a very defined relationship set up by this artist. It reminds me of those classic comedy double acts with the straight mare and her eccentric partner.
Very much so. This tried and true method combined with her artistic style makes Grievous fans' work a complete package.
And what can you tell me about this artist's style?
Well, the slightly elongated pony limbs combined with the slender bodies makes her artwork recognizable just by sight alone. Her strips never get dry or boring thanks to her constant and ever-reoccurring gags and outlandish situations. No matter what, her comics will always have a witty punchline and incredible art.
Well, it certainly sounds like a laugh and a half. I encourage all of our listeners to check out Grievous Fan's online art gallery and have yourselves a good chuckle. But for now, that's all the time we have. Thanks again for another fantastic presentation, Cover Story.
It was my pleasure, Airwaves, and you can be rest assured that I'll have tons more to share in the future. But until then, good night.
And that's that. Great show, Cover Story. Really top of your game.
Just wait till next week. This next comic I got going is a doozy. You see, it's all about Pinkie Pie's.
What's going?
Hey,
what the hey is going on out there?
You're not allowed in here. What are you doing with my equipment? It's not this delicate.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Everyone, please stay right where you are. I'm going to require all personnel to stay for questioning and official statements.
And just who are you? What's going on?
Mr. Waves, I'm so sorry. He was tired of waiting, and he had a badge, and there were so many of them, and there was nothing I could do.
Waves, help! Bunch of ponies with earpieces and sunglasses just came to my booth, and they're taking all my equipment. They took QED Jr.
Do you mind explaining this to me? What is this all about, Mr.
Frost.
Huh?
I'm Agent Frost from Smile.
Smile?
Smile. Special Media Investigation and Law Enforcement. I represent the Equestrian Government.
Oh, fan-feather-tastic. What do you want?
Our division is here on behalf of the Committee for Brony Relations. All further independently run publicity involving Brony-related material, written, broadcasted, or otherwise, is now to be monitored, reviewed, and if necessary, censored for appropriate public consumption by the Committee. From here on out, KPNY and all Brony-related broadcasts are under my jurisdiction.
Censored? You can't tell us what we can and can't say.
Actually, Mr. Story, I believe I can. I have here with me an official order signed by both the Director of Smile and the Chairman of the Committee. Here's my badge.
Dang, that thing is shiny. Airways, what are we going to do?
As producer of this program, I will not simply lay down and let you take over as you will. I will bring this up with Boss Pony if I have...
I assure you that Boss Pony has been taken care of. All KPNY broadcasts from now on must meet the new equestrian broadcasting standards. Any show that fails to comply will be taken down immediately. In fact, it is within my power to shut down this entire station if I feel it is necessary.
Shut us down? That's terrible. You can't do that.
So long as you obey the rules, I won't have to.
Now, wait just a minute, Agent Artie.
My name is Agent Thrust. Please refrain from giving nicknames to government officials.
The glorious Princess Celestia and her brilliance has granted the freedom of the press across Equestria. Any pony who wishes to speak their mind may do so, and as a journalist, I plan to uphold that freedom. And if you think you can stop me, I'd like to see you try.
I apologize, but these matters of national emergency go beyond even the free press. As for you, Mr. Story, I'm afraid to tell you that you are no longer required here.
Required? What do you mean I'm not required? This is my story!
Not anymore. The Smile agent assigned to the Main Cannon Gazette has provided me with your background check. Due to your history of political slander and journalistic negligence, I hereby strip you of your credentials as a journalist.
Just what are you saying?
Let me put it in a way a rude from Mustaine can understand. You are fired. I also exercise my right to ban you from the KPNY premises.
What? Banished?
Cover story, no, you can't. How could you?
Alright. This has gone too far. Cover Story's my friend. And if you think I'm going to let you get away with this, you have another thing coming.
Any further resistance from you or your team will result in you joining your friend. And you will find yourselves out of a job, you understand?
I'm going to knock you into next week.
Airwaves, please don't. We're obviously outmatched here. I don't want to cause you guys any more trouble. I will just leave.
A wise decision.
But you can't just give in like that.
Sonny, look after Airwaves, alright?
But what are you going to do if you're not a journalist? Where would you go?
Well, I guess I can always go back to the Speakers of the Sun.
Cover Story? You're not leaving.
Shut up, Airwaves! Just shut up! It's over. I'm done. I'm through.
And where do you think you're going? Don't you walk out on me. You're just going to quit like that? Huh. Is that what you are? A stinking quitter? I expected more from you.
I have dedicated all of my life to discovering the truth. And look where it's gotten me. It's taken me a long, long time. But I have finally figured it out. I've figured out the one real and only truth. No pony cares. No pony cares about integrity. No pony cares about what's right and wrong. They just care about what's in front of their muzzles. And if no pony else cares, then why should I?
You can't actually mean that. You're the most honest, most sincere pony I've ever met.
Nice ponies finish last, Sonny. See you all in the funny papers.
Dang it, Cover Story! Get back here!
It's too late. He's gone. Just like Cece.
I hope you're proud of yourself, Agent Thrust.
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Waves. I am. I expect to see you here bright and early tomorrow for your review session, so that we may go over your new guidelines that you'll be adhering to.
Airwaves? What's gonna happen to us?
I don't know sound effects. I just don't know.